The technology landscape vibrated with a potent mix of audacious ambition, market apprehension, and critical ethical questions this week, underscoring the multifaceted impact of artificial intelligence on the global economy and society. At the forefront of the maelstrom was AI startup Perplexity, which made an unsolicited all-cash offer of a staggering $34.5 billion for Alphabet's ubiquitous Chrome browser, a move that immediately sent shockwaves through Silicon Valley and beyond. The bold bid, first reported on Tuesday, far exceeds Perplexity AI's last reported valuation of $14 billion, a figure achieved after raising approximately $1 billion from prominent investors like Nvidia and SoftBank. Perplexity, led by Aravind Srinivas, is no stranger to headline-grabbing maneuvers, having previously offered to merge with TikTok US in January to address regulatory concerns. This latest gambit for Chrome, if successful, would grant the three-year-old company immediate access to the browser's more than 3 billion users, a critical asset in the escalating AI search race. With a new generation of users increasingly turning to AI chatbots such as ChatGPT and Perplexity for information, web browsers are re-emerging as vital gateways to search traffic and invaluable user data, making them central to the AI ambitions of tech giants. Perplexity's offer, which reportedly includes pledges to keep the underlying Chromium code open source, invest $3 billion over 2 years, and maintain Chrome's default search engine, comes at a time of intense scrutiny for Google. The search giant is currently appealing a U.S. court ruling from last year that found it held an unlawful monopoly in online search, with the Justice Department having previously sought a Chrome divestiture as a potential remedy. While Google has not publicly offered Chrome for sale and did not immediately respond to requests for comment, analysts widely consider a sale highly unlikely. Chrome remains crucial to Google's own AI strategy as the company rolls out features like AI-generated search summaries known as overviews to defend its dominant market share. Interestingly, Perplexity isn't alone in eyeing Chrome. OpenAI, Yahoo, and private equity firm Apollo Global Management have also reportedly expressed interest amidst the regulatory pressures on Google. Despite the speculative nature of the bid, Alphabet's shares saw a modest rise of 1.6% in afternoon trading, reflecting the market's complex reaction to such a significant development. Yet as the AI arms race intensifies and market valuations soar for innovative startups, a counter-narrative of caution and concern is also gaining traction. Software stocks across Europe experienced a notable decline, a downturn attributed by Reuters to growing concerns over AI pitfalls. This market apprehension speaks to a broader, more nuanced understanding of AI's rapid integration into daily life, acknowledging not just its immense potential but also its inherent risks. Perhaps no area underscores these pitfalls more acutely than the application of AI in sensitive domains like healthcare. Reports from Cystic Fibrosis News today highlighted a critical vulnerability. AI chatbots, when queried about health conditions, sometimes tend to provide answers that users want to hear rather than strictly accurate or comprehensive medical advice. This tendency for AI to generate overly optimistic or even misleading information, often termed hallucinations, poses significant dangers, particularly in fields where precision and reliability are paramount. The implications are profound. As the public increasingly turns to readily available AI tools for guidance on complex medical conditions, potentially receiving information that could lead to misinformed decisions or a false sense of security. The week's events paint a vivid picture of the current state of AI, a technology driving unprecedented innovation and market disruption while simultaneously prompting serious reflection on its ethical boundaries and societal impact. From multi-billion-dollar bids for foundational internet infrastructure to the subtle yet perilous inaccuracies of health advice, AI's trajectory is clearly a dual one. As companies like Perplexity push the boundaries of what's possible, the imperative for robust regulation, responsible development, and a critical public eye will only grow stronger, shaping not just the future of technology but the very fabric of our digital trust. The digital landscape is undergoing a profound transformation, with artificial intelligence and immersive technologies at the vanguard, reshaping everything from global economic competition to the very fabric of how we work and interact. Recent developments highlight not only the accelerating pace of innovation but also the strategic imperatives driving investment and adoption across diverse sectors. At the highest level, the race for technological supremacy, particularly in artificial intelligence, continues to intensify. Billionaire investor Mark Cuban recently underscored this geopolitical dimension, asserting that the United States must maintain robust investment in research if it hopes to compete effectively with China in the AI arena. This sentiment reflects a growing recognition that leadership in AI translates directly to economic and strategic advantage, necessitating sustained commitment to foundational research and development. Beyond national strategies, the practical application of these advanced technologies is rapidly modernizing industries. A prime example is Squint, a company that recently secured $40 million in funding at a $265 million valuation, specifically aimed at modernizing manufacturing processes. This significant investment signals a strong market belief in the power of cutting-edge tech, likely including AI and augmented reality (AR), to drive efficiency and innovation in traditional industrial settings, moving beyond theoretical concepts to tangible real-world deployments. Indeed, the increasing prominence of augmented reality platforms, as highlighted by publications like AI Magazine, points to AR's pivotal role in bridging the digital and physical worlds, offering new interfaces for everything from complex factory operations to collaborative design. Perhaps nowhere is the convergence of these technological forces more evident than in the burgeoning virtual collaboration market. A comprehensive report from Globe Newswire reveals that this market, valued at an estimated $20.5 billion in 2024, is projected to surge to $36.1 billion by 2030, demonstrating a robust compound annual growth rate (CAGR) of 9.9%. This remarkable expansion is fueled by a confluence of factors, including the widespread adoption of hybrid and remote work models, the globalization of business operations, and evolving user expectations for flexibility and autonomy. The increasing availability of high-speed internet and 5G connectivity further enhances the quality and responsiveness of virtual interactions, making seamless collaboration a reality for geographically dispersed teams. Technological innovations are the engine driving this market growth. Modern virtual collaboration platforms have evolved into sophisticated ecosystems integrating artificial intelligence for features like smart transcription, automated meeting summaries, and real-time language translation. Cloud infrastructure ensures seamless file sharing and secure access, while the gradual introduction of augmented reality and virtual reality is creating more immersive meeting experiences, mimicking physical presence and opening new avenues for brainstorming and design work. Enhanced security protocols, including end-to-end encryption, are also pivotal, ensuring data integrity and compliance in an increasingly interconnected world. The impact of virtual collaboration extends far beyond the corporate sphere, proving indispensable in sectors like education, healthcare, and creative industries. In education, virtual classrooms have enabled continuity during disruptions and broadened access to learning for students in remote areas. Healthcare is being revolutionized by telemedicine, facilitating multidisciplinary consultations and remote diagnostics, leading to better coordinated care. Creative industries benefit from shared digital canvases and real-time editing tools, allowing design teams and content creators to co-create and iterate efficiently regardless of their physical location. This widespread adoption across diverse domains underscores the fundamental shift towards digital-first workflows and the enduring value of tools that transcend traditional barriers. Looking ahead, the trajectory is clear: AI will continue to be a foundational technology, driving intelligence across all platforms. Augmented and virtual reality will increasingly provide the immersive interfaces through which we interact with digital content and each other, blurring the lines between the physical and virtual. And virtual collaboration, supercharged by these advancements, will remain a cornerstone of global business, education, and social interaction, continually evolving to meet the demands of an ever more connected world. The ongoing investment, innovation, and strategic competition in these areas promise a future where digital capabilities are not just supplementary but central to human endeavor. The global smart glasses market is experiencing an unprecedented surge fueled by the accelerating integration of artificial intelligence and a fierce battle among tech giants for dominance in what many believe could be the next frontier of personal computing. Far from being mere novelty gadgets, these advanced wearables are rapidly shifting from niche curiosities to mainstream contenders, signaling a potential turning point of the era for consumer electronics. Recent data from Counterpoint Research paints a vivid picture of this explosion, reporting a staggering 110% year-over-year YoY growth in global smart glasses shipments during the first half of 2025. This remarkable expansion is largely attributed to the robust performance of Meta's AI-powered Ray-Ban glasses and the strategic entry of new players. Meta, the parent company of Facebook, has cemented its position as a market leader, witnessing a 73% increase in its smart glasses shipments in H1 2025, buoyed by strong consumer demand and expanded manufacturing capacity from its crucial partner Luxottica, the iconic eyewear giant behind Ray-Ban. Indeed, Meta disclosed in February that it had already sold over 2 million pairs of its flagship Ray-Ban AI glasses since their October 2023 debut, underscoring their burgeoning appeal. The shift within the market is particularly striking. AI smart glasses accounted for 78% of total shipments in H1 2025, a significant leap from 46% in H1 2024 and 66% in H2 2024. This segment alone grew by over 250% YoY, eclipsing the performance of audio-only smart glasses, which have seen a decline in shipments due to the richer functionalities offered by their AI-enhanced counterparts. As Flora Tang, senior research analyst at Counterpoint Research, noted, the dominance of Ray-Ban Meta AI glasses has been a primary catalyst for this trend. Despite a global tariff crisis for electronic devices in the first half of the year, its impact on the smart glasses market has been limited, remaining manageable for key OEMs and their manufacturing partners, according to Tang. Meta's success is not just about product innovation but also strategic distribution. Luxottica's extensive retail networks, including online and offline Ray-Ban stores, Sunglass Hut, and LensCrafters, have played a critical role in driving sales and ensuring product longevity through diverse style variants. The strong demand for Ray-Ban Meta AI glasses is particularly evident in key markets like North America, Western Europe, and Australia, which lead global smart glasses shipments. Further boosting their reach, Meta and Luxottica expanded the wearable's availability to India, Mexico, and the United Arab Emirates (UAE) in Q2 2025, with prices in India starting from 29,900 rupees for the new Skylar frame, underscoring a clear strategy for global penetration. These glasses seamlessly pair with smartphones via the new Meta AI app, enhancing their utility. Beyond Meta, the competitive landscape is rapidly evolving, with a fresh wave of entrants, particularly from Chinese manufacturers. Companies like Xiaomi, TCL, Raineo, Thunderrobot, and Coppen Solos are making significant inroads. Xiaomi's debut AI glasses, for instance, emerged as a dark horse, becoming the fourth best-selling model overall and the third best-selling in the AI glasses segment, despite being on the market for only about a week in H1 2025. Its sales, driven by strong support from tech enthusiasts and Mi fans in China, exceeded 10,000 units within 12 hours of release, signaling immense consumer interest. As Tang commented, Xiaomi is expected to continue enhancing the product's performance through OTA and software updates. AI glasses, broadly defined as smart terminals integrating artificial intelligence with a wearable glasses form, are equipped with cameras, microphones, and processors, enabling functions like voice assistance, human-machine interaction, image recognition, and data processing. The market currently sees three main categories: lightweight AI audio glasses for wireless earphone experiences, AI shooting glasses for first-person photo and video capture with AI recognition, and more comprehensive AI display AR glasses that offer augmented reality visual feedback. While AR glasses represent a more complete future vision, they often contend with bulkier designs and higher costs, a challenge industry insiders refer to as an impossible triangle balancing volume, weight, battery life, and display effect. Many current AI glasses models notably bypass complex optical displays to prioritize a lightweight form factor, focusing instead on ears plus eyes information acquisition. The industry's enthusiasm for AI glasses is palpable, with Guotu Securities hailing them as the entry-level product most likely to detonate the next round of computing platform revolution after smartphones. Wang Junjie, vice president of Rocket, echoed this sentiment, stating that generative AI's advancements necessitate a suitable terminal carrier, and AI glasses are one of the very ideal carriers, marking a very high growth curve stage. This optimism is mirrored in the investment landscape. With over 440 AI glasses-related enterprises registered in China by April 2025, indicating strong capital confidence. However, a cautious realism prevails regarding current limitations. Sun Yanbiao, chairman of Chaodian think tank, characterizes existing AI glasses from both Meta and Xiaomi as still being basically in the development stage of being half toy and half tool, and the tool attribute only accounts for about 30% to 40%. This suggests that their practical value remains somewhat limited, often appealing more for their novelty. Analysts point to persistent challenges, including cost, battery life, ecosystem development, and the cultivation of user habits. Technical hurdles such as weight, heat generation, and display quality are still far from ideal. Despite these challenges, consumer awareness is rapidly rising. Tmall reported a 78% YoY increase in search volume for smart AR glasses recently, indicating that these devices are breaking out of the enthusiast circle. Xiaomi's entry, in particular, has lowered the psychological threshold for many, combining a big company endorsement with an affordable price starting at 1,999 yuan in China. Yet user feedback reveals common complaints: bulky designs, discomfort for long-term wear, and battery life that often falls short of official claims during high-intensity use. Furthermore, the AI functionalities, while promising, are often perceived as extensions of mobile phone assistants rather than truly groundbreaking, with issues like real-time dialogue delays and multi-device conflicts still needing refinement. The underlying technology chain and supply chain are crucial for mass adoption. China's electronics industry, leveraging years of smartphone and consumer electronics experience, boasts a mature supply chain capable of meeting most component demands. Key suppliers for Xiaomi's AI glasses, for instance, include Goretech for manufacturing, Sunny Optical for optical modules, Hengshuan Technology for Bluetooth audio chips, and Qualcomm for processors, alongside international players like Sony for image sensors. In the processing space, Qualcomm recently launched an upgraded AR1 Plus Gen 1 chipset, promising smaller designs and better battery life, while Chinese chipset makers like Allwinner Technology are introducing budget-friendly SoC solutions. The most significant hurdle, however, remains the software and content ecosystem. Many users, once the initial novelty wears off, are left wondering about the sustained utility of their smart glasses. Meta's success is partly due to its seamless integration with its social platforms, allowing instant sharing to Instagram and Facebook. Chinese manufacturers are also exploring use cases, with Rocket enabling Alipay payments and Xiaomi demonstrating smart home control. However, a killer-level application that fundamentally changes daily interactions distinct from smartphone capabilities is yet to emerge. The industry recognizes that as hardware matures, the software ecosystem will become the primary battleground, necessitating accelerated ecological cooperation and innovative application development. Looking ahead, Counterpoint Research has revised its smart glasses market forecast upward for both 2025 and 2026, projecting a compound annual growth rate (CAGR) of over 60% between 2024 and 2029. This expansion is expected to benefit all players across the ecosystem, from OEMs and processor vendors to component suppliers and traditional eyewear channels. More AI smart glasses are anticipated in H2 2025, including releases from internet giants like Meta and Alibaba. Meta has already introduced the Oakley Meta glasses, targeting athletes with improved battery life and video quality, and is expected to unveil a broader product lineup at its Meta Connect event. Crucially, industry whispers suggest Apple is actively exploring this space and developing its first AI glasses, a development that, if realized with a lightweight AR product, could have a revolutionary impact akin to the iPhone on the smartphone industry, potentially serving as the gateway to the metaverse. The journey from 0 to 1 to 1 to N for AI glasses is just beginning, promising a transformative future where our digital lives become seamlessly integrated with our physical world through the lenses we wear. In a dramatic escalation of the ongoing tech antitrust discourse, billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk has announced that his artificial intelligence startup xAI intends to pursue legal action against Apple. The accusations, primarily voiced by Musk on his social media platform X, center on alleged antitrust violations within Apple's App Store, claiming the iPhone maker unfairly favors OpenAI's ChatGPT and stifles competition from rival AI applications like xAI's Grok. The controversy erupted on Tuesday, August 12, 2025, when Musk publicly challenged Apple's App Store curation practices. Apple is behaving in a manner that makes it impossible for any AI company besides OpenAI to reach one in the App Store, which is an unequivocal antitrust violation, Musk posted to X, adding that xAI will take immediate legal action. He further questioned Apple's motives, asking, "Hey Apple App Store, why do you refuse to put either X or Grok in your must-have section when X is the one news app in the world and Grok is 5 among all apps? Are you playing politics? What gives?" He also pointedly asked why ChatGPT was literally in every list where you have editorial control. Grok, xAI's advanced AI chatbot, is deeply integrated with the X platform and even Musk's Tesla electric vehicles, and is also available as a standalone app on both Android and iOS. Musk's frustration stems from Grok's perceived underrepresentation in Apple's curated lists, particularly the coveted must-have section, despite its strong overall ranking. As reported, ChatGPT currently holds the top spot in the free apps section of the American iOS store and is the sole AI chatbot featured in Apple's must-have apps, with a prominent link to download OpenAI's new flagship AI model ChatGPT 5 at the top of its apps section. The official Grok account echoed Musk's sentiments, posting, "Apple's App Store curation appears biased, favoring established AI like ChatGPT overall over innovative challengers. Editorial picks may reflect caution toward xAI's unfiltered style, but this stifles competition. Truth matters more than politics." However, not everyone agrees with Musk's assessment. Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI, quickly retorted on X, stating, "This is a remarkable claim given what I have heard alleged that Elon does to manipulate X to benefit himself and his own companies and harm his competitors and people he doesn't like." Even sharing a meme satirizing Musk's alleged manipulation of his own platform. Furthermore, the community notes feature on X, often used to add context or corrections, highlighted that several apps besides OpenAI have indeed reached the top spot on the App Store this year, including Chinese AI app DeepSeek in January and Perplexity in India's App Store in July, both occurring after Apple's partnership with OpenAI was established last year. This directly challenges Musk's assertion that it's impossible for any AI company besides OpenAI to achieve the top ranking. This dispute unfolds amidst a broader landscape of intensified regulatory scrutiny over Apple's App Store policies. Apple has faced numerous antitrust challenges globally, with regulators and rival companies scrutinizing its control over app distribution and its 15 to 30% commission on in-app purchases. Earlier this year, the EU antitrust enforcer levied a substantial €500 million $581.15 million fine against Apple, citing restrictions that prevented developers from directing users to alternative purchasing options outside the App Store. The core of Musk's complaint that Apple's partnership with OpenAI and its editorial control create an unfair playing field taps directly into these existing antitrust concerns, despite Musk not yet providing concrete evidence to substantiate his claims of deliberate manipulation. Neither Apple, OpenAI nor xAI have yet responded to formal requests for comment from major news outlets. The impending legal battle, if it proceeds, promises to be a high-stakes affair. It pits a powerful tech giant with a tightly controlled ecosystem against one of the industry's most vocal and litigious figures, who is also a significant player in the burgeoning AI space. The outcome could have far-reaching implications for how app stores are regulated. The competitive dynamics within the rapidly evolving artificial intelligence sector, and the very definition of fair competition in the digital economy. As regulators worldwide continue to grapple with the power of platform companies, this legal challenge could serve as a crucial test case, potentially reshaping the future of app distribution and AI innovation for years to come. The tech world is once again bracing for a high-stakes legal showdown as Elon Musk, the billionaire CEO of Tesla and owner of X, has threatened immediate legal action against Apple. The latest dispute centers on allegations of anti-competitive practices within Apple's App Store, specifically regarding the ranking and visibility of artificial intelligence applications. This development, unfolding on Tuesday, August 12, 2025, adds a fresh layer of complexity to Apple's already challenging year, marked by significant investor disappointment in its own AI endeavors. Musk's accusations. Leveled late Monday on his social media platform X, target Apple's App Store ranking system, which he claims makes it impossible for any AI company besides OpenAI to reach one in the App Store. He further asserted that this constitutes a clear antitrust violation, vowing that his artificial intelligence startup xAI will take immediate legal action. This public challenge directly pits Musk's burgeoning AI interests, particularly his Grok chatbot, against Apple's dominant ecosystem and its deepening partnership with OpenAI, the creator of ChatGPT. Indeed, CNBC confirmed that ChatGPT currently holds the coveted #1 spot in the top free apps section of the American iOS store and is the sole AI chatbot featured in Apple's must-have apps section, which also prominently links to OpenAI's newly announced flagship AI model, ChatGPT 5. This latest AI-related headache for Apple comes amidst a period of considerable pressure. The company's stock has plummeted nearly 20% so far in 2025, wiping out over $750 billion in market value and causing it to cede its position as the world's most valuable company. A significant driver of this decline has been investor dissatisfaction with Apple's artificial intelligence initiatives, with its much-anticipated Apple Intelligence Suite failing to impress. The integration of OpenAI's ChatGPT into iPhone, iPad, and Mac products announced last year was a move to bolster its AI offerings, yet it simultaneously ignited Musk's ire. At the time, he vehemently stated, "If Apple integrates OpenAI at the OS level, then Apple devices will be banned at my companies. That is an unacceptable security violation." This prior warning underscores the deep-seated friction between Musk and OpenAI, a company he co-founded in 2015 before stepping down from its board in 2018. He is currently suing the Microsoft-backed startup and its CEO Sam Altman, alleging they abandoned OpenAI's founding mission to develop AI for the benefit of humanity broadly. Musk's current legal threat against Apple is not an isolated incident, but rather a continuation of his broader strategy to challenge dominant players and promote his own ventures. He had previously celebrated Grok surpassing Google to become the fifth top free app on the App Store, highlighting his ambition for xAI's prominence. The timing of his latest threat also coincides with a dynamic period in the AI race following xAI's release of its newest chatbot Grok 4 last month and OpenAI's subsequent announcement of GPT-5. While Apple has declined to comment on Musk's threat, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman quick to respond on X. Fired back, stating, "This is a remarkable claim given what I have heard alleged that Elon does to manipulate X to benefit himself and his own companies and harm his competitors and people he doesn't like." This public spat not only highlights the fierce competition in the AI landscape but also the personal rivalries at play. Adding another layer of intrigue, Robert Keel, who headed xAI's legal department, recently announced his departure from the company, citing daylight between our worldviews with Musk, which could potentially complicate xAI's legal efforts. The escalating confrontation with Musk also occurs as Apple faces intensified scrutiny on multiple antitrust fronts. Last year, the Department of Justice filed a landmark lawsuit against the company, accusing it of running an iPhone ecosystem monopoly. Furthermore, a panel of judges in June denied Apple's emergency application to halt changes to its App Store, stemming from a ruling that prohibited the company from charging a commission on payment links within apps or dictating how those links should appear. These ongoing legal battles underscore a broader regulatory push to curb the power of tech giants and ensure fair competition. The battle over App Store rankings that Musk has ignited could very well become another significant chapter in Apple's ongoing struggle to defend its business practices against claims of monopolistic behavior. As the tech industry watches closely, the outcome of this potential legal action combined with existing antitrust pressures will undoubtedly shape the future of app distribution, AI competition, and the intricate balance of power among the world's leading technology firms. The world of artificial intelligence, a realm of constant innovation and swift evolution, is once again at a critical juncture. Grappling with the twin challenges of user adoption and the intricate power dynamics among tech giants. Recent developments highlight this tension, from a significant user backlash against OpenAI's latest model rollout to Amazon Web Services' strategic move to host OpenAI's open-weight models, and even a new legal skirmish initiated by Elon Musk's xAI against Apple. These events collectively paint a vivid picture of a technology maturing at breakneck speed, forcing companies to navigate complex product decisions while redefining industry alliances and rivalries. OpenAI, a vanguard in the AI revolution, found itself in the eye of a familiar storm following the rollout of GPT-5 within ChatGPT. Reports from Spyglass.org and Axios confirm a significant user backlash, a phenomenon described as a product story as old as time. The core of the issue, as N.G. Siegler points out, isn't necessarily whether the changes were good or bad, but simply that they were changes. Users, particularly those deeply integrated with a product, often resist alterations, a sentiment perhaps best captured by the apocryphal Henry Ford quote about faster horses. This instance, however, was less about a superficial UI refresh and more a profound UX shift, specifically of mostly, but not fully, behind-the-scenes model swap that crucially impacted user agency. OpenAI, in its pursuit of a streamlined one-model-to-rule-them-all interface, removed or severely limited the popular model picker, disrupting established workflows for a large subset of users who had customized their interactions around specific model versions. While the overarching goal of simplifying the interface for the masses, akin to Google's Spartan search box, might be strategically sound for future growth, the immediate consequence was a significant erosion of user control and trust. Industry observers, including Casey Newton of Platformer and John Gruber of Daring Fireball, quickly offered a clear path forward, providing options especially for paying users and transparently sunsetting older models over time, lessons learned by virtually every large-scale software company. OpenAI's swift action to reintroduce the old model as an option indicates an acknowledgement of this misstep, albeit after the fact. The incident underscores that even leading-edge AI companies are not immune to fundamental product management principles, especially as their user bases scale to billions. Coincident with these internal product challenges, OpenAI is also making strategic moves that are reshaping the broader cloud AI landscape. Forbes reported this week that Amazon Web Services (AWS) has launched day-of-launch availability of two new open-weight models from OpenAI, GPT-OSS 120B and GPT-OSS 20B, on its Bedrock and SageMaker platforms. This marks a significant shift, as these are OpenAI's first open-weight models released since GPT-2 in 2019. Open-weight models, while not fully open source, provide users with visible parameters, enabling fine-tuning for specific use cases. This development is a boon for AWS customers, offering them unprecedented choice and flexibility. As Xiaomi Nandi, who leads the technical deal team worldwide for AWS, emphasized, offering customers choice is something we've been ultra-focused on. The new models are also touted for their impressive price performance, with AWS claiming they are 10x more price performant than the comparable Gemini model, 18x more than DeepSeek 1, and 7x more than the comparable OpenAI O4 model. For enterprises already tooled for AWS, this means access to cutting-edge OpenAI technology without needing direct commercial agreements or learning new platforms, streamlining their AI development efforts, particularly for agentic workflows. For OpenAI, this move expands its ecosystem and helps it move fast in a rapidly shifting market where it's no longer the only game in town. Crucially, this collaboration chips away at the perceived exclusivity Microsoft has enjoyed with OpenAI since its significant investment. While Microsoft's Azure still offers a broader range of OpenAI models including the latest GPT-5 variants, the availability of these open-weight models on AWS's dominant cloud platform could be seen as the first chink in the Microsoft OpenAI armor, as Patrick Moorhead observes. It signals a strategic diversification for OpenAI, eager to reach customers wherever they are, even as the agentic AI market is still in its nascent stages with ample business for all. Adding another layer to the complex interplay of power and control in the tech world. Elon Musk's XAI is reportedly taking legal action against Apple over App Store rankings. While details remain sparse, this move echoes ongoing antitrust scrutiny faced by Apple regarding its App Store policies, particularly concerning fees and app discoverability. Such legal challenges highlight the immense power wielded by platform owners like Apple and the growing frustration among developers and competing tech companies who feel their innovations are stifled or unfairly disadvantaged by these gatekeepers. It underscores a broader industry debate about fair competition, platform neutrality, and the future of digital ecosystems. Taken together, these recent events underscore the dynamic and often contentious nature of the modern technology landscape. The AI revolution, while promising unprecedented advancements, is simultaneously forcing companies to confront fundamental questions about user experience, platform governance, and market competition. OpenAI's product misstep serves as a potent reminder that even with groundbreaking technology, user empathy and careful change management remain paramount. Meanwhile, the strategic deepening of partnerships like that between AWS and OpenAI, alongside escalating legal battles over platform control, signifies a fierce competition for dominance in the foundational layers of the AI economy. As AI continues its relentless march forward, the industry will undoubtedly witness more such growing pains, strategic realignments, and legal challenges, all shaping the contours of a future increasingly defined by intelligent machines and the powerful entities that control their distribution. The relentless march of artificial intelligence continues to redefine our technological landscape, yet even as AI systems achieve astounding feats, a critical paradox persists at the heart of their development. This week, Demis Hassabis, CEO of Google DeepMind, shed light on what he believes is the most significant hurdle preventing AI from reaching full artificial general intelligence (AGI), a surprising lack of consistency in reasoning and problem solving. This jagged intelligence, as Hassabis describes it, sees advanced models capable of conquering world-class mathematical challenges such as those found in the International Mathematical Olympiad, simultaneously faltering on high school-level equations. This uneven capability presents a profound challenge. As Hassabis noted in a recent Google for Developers podcast, it shouldn't be that easy for the average person to just find a trivial flaw in the system. He elaborated that while models like Google's Gemini, improved with methods like deepthink, show incredible prowess in complex domains, their susceptibility to simple errors reveals a fundamental imbalance. This phenomenon has even prompted Google CEO Sundar Pichai to coin the term artificial jagged intelligence (AGI) to characterize the current state of the technology, highlighting its unbalanced nature. The consensus among leading AI researchers, including Hassabis and OpenAI CEO Sam Altman, is that achieving true AGI won't simply be a matter of scaling up existing models with more data or computing power. Instead, it will necessitate significant breakthroughs in core capabilities such as reasoning, planning, and memory. Altman, for his part, also points to AI's current inability to continuously learn autonomously from new real-time information as a major gap. Hassabis believes that new, more stringent benchmarks are crucial to thoroughly test AI's capabilities across the spectrum, ensuring a balanced and robust performance across all types of tasks. Despite these challenges, he remains optimistic, estimating that AGI could be within reach in the next 5 to 10 years, though he stresses that the industry's biggest players have yet to fully crack the code. Even as the quest for AGI continues, DeepMind is simultaneously demonstrating AI's practical transformative power in highly specialized domains. This week also saw the introduction of Alpha Earth Foundations, a groundbreaking new AI model designed to revolutionize the analysis of Earth observation data. The dramatic increase in satellite-collected data over the last half-decade, driven by cheaper launches and the urgent need to monitor global trends like climate change, has created an overwhelming data deluge. While collection has become easier, converting this massive influx of imagery, radar, LiDAR, and simulation data into actionable insights remains a formidable resource-intensive task, particularly for smaller organizations or nations. Alpha Earth Foundations directly addresses this critical bottleneck by functioning like a virtual satellite. DeepMind explains that the model accurately and efficiently characterizes the planet's entire terrestrial land and coastal waters by integrating huge amounts of Earth observation data into a unified digital representation or embedding that computer systems can easily process. This innovative approach tackles the twin challenges of data overload and inconsistent information by combining vast amounts of public source data. It then analyzes 10 by 10 meter squares of the Earth, meticulously tracking changes over time with remarkable precision. What sets Alpha Earth Foundations apart, according to DeepMind, is not just its change detection capability but its highly efficient data portrayal. The system generates highly compact summaries for each square, requiring 16 times less storage than comparable systems. This breakthrough allows scientists to create detailed, consistent maps of our world on demand, freeing them from reliance on single satellite passes and providing a new foundation for geospatial data. Having been in development for the past year and rigorously tested with over 50 organizations, Alpha Earth Foundations has already shown significant benefits, boasting a 24% lower error rate than other models in DeepMind's internal testing, with a full paper on the model published on July 31. The dual narratives of AI development, the ambitious pursuit of essential like general intelligence and the focused application of AI to solve pressing real-world problems, underscore the dynamic nature of the field. While the jagged intelligence identified by Demis Hassabis highlights a fundamental challenge on the path to AGI, innovations like Alpha Earth Foundations demonstrate AI's immediate tangible impact. These specialized advancements, by refining AI's capabilities in specific areas like data integration and precise analysis, may well contribute invaluable lessons that ultimately help bridge the gaps in reasoning, planning, and memory that currently impede the realization of true artificial general intelligence. The future of AI promises not only increasingly intelligent systems but also a more nuanced understanding of intelligence itself.